In an office full of white women, I'm the only black one, and they always say I'm the best dressed. And I told them I don't get the privilege of coming in looking any kind of way. And I think when it comes to this, millennials, I'm a millennial. We are the first generation to really push back on this whole thing about dressing appropriately. We are very, very laid back in how we dress. We normalize sweatpants and sweatshirts and joggers and bringing back leggings with t-shirts and stuff. It's very, very low effort. Although we got the best of both worlds. We, in the beginning, came from an era where you had to dress up every day, you had to look presentable, and you had to be on point. You had to, in other words, put that shit on. And I enjoyed that. I ain't gonna lie. It was a time. I actually personally like getting dressed. I'm not gonna lie. And I never did it for other people. I just like the feeling, and I like looking my best, and I like it for me. But as we evolved into like our parenthood journey as millennials and Gen Z, we got a little bit more relaxed, as our parenthood journey does not look like what the generations before us did. We have a lot of rules and regulations and things that we can and cannot do. So it requires a lot of not only our financial aspects, but also emotional, and us to be physically present in a lot of ways in which the previous generations did not have to be. So the way that we dress is a little bit more relaxed, and we're the first generation to push back on this, and we really don't care what other people think. Like, because even when we were dressed up, we still didn't get the respect. We still didn't get the things. We did all the things we were told that we should do, and we still got nothing. We learned dressed up, dressed down. They still going to treat us a certain type of way. They still going to try to talk to us in a certain type of way, and belittle us and demean us and take things from us. And we learned that either way it go, we've learned to accept the negative outcomes. Whereas the generation before us had negative outcomes and negative things that they went through, but they still gained certain things that we aren't gaining, even when we're doing all the right things. So with that being said, when it was like that, when we did have to, dress up a little bit more and be presentable, when it comes to this and the workforce, I've actually gotten jobs because of how I dressed. I've actually gotten jobs going to interviews and stuff that I've sewn and got the job because they liked how I was dressed. So yes, for us, especially people, when you are more attractive, and attractive, I'm not talking about like pretty or anything, like when you're attractive or eye-catching, you do attract people more. You do pique people's interest a little bit more. When you are more interesting, you get more attention. And for a very long time, no, we did not have the privilege of looking any kind of way. We didn't even have the privilege at one point of looking like this. Simply going to the grocery store.